Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here, and welcome back to another episode of NHL 17 Franchise Mode. Your call. Wasn't dramatic enough. Guys, it's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of NHL 17. Okay, that wasn't dramatic. That was like WWE. Okay, anyway, welcome back, guys. And you know what? It's been a while since we've done Your Call. And ultimately, obviously, as you guys know, Your Call is, hey, what do you know? Your call. And so I went through and I've tried to figure out, to the best of my ability, exactly what you guys wanted to do with this team. Now, there's a couple things that we can do. And I went through and answered you guys' questions, which we had 3 last episode. Number 1 was who should play on the first line. Number 2 was what should we do with Vincent Trocheck. And number 3 was where should we scout first. Obviously, scouting first is probably the easiest thing we're going to deal with. And you guys unanimously voted for the OHL. So we're going to go ahead and scout the OHL right now. One of the things that I did during my absence was that I actually did a lot of GM. So I know kind of the ins and outs now. I know that you guys probably are like, well, you know what? Not much has changed since the last game, Target. I know that. I do know that. But the fact is that I didn't play a lot of GM early on anyway in NHL 16. I did. But NHL 17 is truly where I've kind of sunk my teeth into and learned a little bit. I did that. Anyway, so that's the tough one. Now, the second toughest one would be the first question we asked, which is where we should play, who should we play on the first line? And you guys unanimously voted. Well, I shouldn't unanimous. It was pretty dominant. Like 88% of people said Huberdeau. So we're going to go ahead and put Jonathan Huberdeau on the top line and Jussi Jokinen on the second line. And you guys said, I said, what should we do with their Vinny Trocheck there, eh? And you guys said that we should trade him for Patrick Laine. So we're going to trade him there, for Patrick Laine, eh? And that's just what's going to happen. You know what? I like doing the, what do you call it? The Canadian accent, as people refer to it as. Really, it's like northern states, eh? Like North Dakota or like, Wisconsin, places like that where you got, that's what I listen to. When I hear people do the Canadian accent, that's what I think of, is the northern US accent, eh? All right, propose a trade. Let's take a look. We're going to trade Trocheck for Laine. So, you know what? It's pretty obvious where we need to go. Winnipeg Jets. Now, Patrick Laine, guys. What a ridiculous. It's unbelievable. I could go and update him if I want to. Maybe I should, but fuck it, whatever. You know what? Who cares? All right, so Patrick Laine, and we're going to trade Vincent Trocheck. They do want Vinny Trocheck. Now, we do need to give something up for him. Let's try and find somebody else that they want. We're keeping centers. We are keeping Bukestad, right? We're keeping Bukestad. So we don't want to get rid of him. We can always sign centers. Like there are centers available. Let's sort this by skaters matching their block. Yandel, no. Demers, no. McCann, low top 6 forward. Jared McCann. We'll keep you because you could end up being a good, even if you're a third line center, you'll be a decent option. Schmetz, sure. Okay, Schmedich. Let's give them all the players they want. Schmedich. I'm not trading Pissick. I will trade Uyghur. All right, that's fair trade, but you know what? Because we're trading for a player that they don't want to get rid of, we're going to have to give up a pick, I think. What the fuck's going on here? Why can't I... I hate this. When it glitches out. There we go. God damn, man. Stupid. I was just hammering the button. Nasson, Kindle. Let's give them Nasson. Whatever. Who cares? There you go. That's a little bit more value than even Patrick Laine is worth. Let's look at Laine. I've had him. Hopefully he turns out better. I think I've had him get to about an 88, 89 overall as a two-way forward. He's more of a sniper. I don't agree with that not necessarily rating, but that player type breakdown, that's not enough. But anyway, Patrick Laine, will they take this? Vincent Trocheck, Schmetch, I don't, sounds wet. Uyghur and Nasser for Patrick Laine. Will it go? This proposal of yours isn't acceptable, as you've sent us more than one player to fulfill the same need. We consider taking Thomas Schmetchich. So it looks like we're not giving up enough value. We have too many defensemen. First off, NASA needs to come off because they're both 7th overall. The AHL guy is fine. Whoops. Oopsie. Nope, cancel. God damn it. That was almost a train wreck. Let's take a goalies match in their block. Montembeault. No, we're not doing them. I mean, he's a fringe starter. They want a 2nd round pick this year. That is not the year to trade it. I will give you a 2nd round pick next year. All right, that's more than fair for Patrick Laine, in my opinion. You're getting Vincent Trocheck, who isn't even maxed out as a player yet, 23 years old, 85 overall. He can still be a top line player. Like, that's a really good deal for Winnipeg, because if you look at Winnipeg's center core, they got Scheifele. Let's take a look at their centers. They got Scheifele, Little, and then Lowry, I suppose. So, I guess that is. So yeah, it drops off after that. This will give them good depth at center and give them an option to continue playing, like one of their guys on the wing maybe. Let's see if this goes. God damn it. Okay, so again, we're left with a defenseman, so let's remove him. And instead of the 2nd round pick, let's give them... Oops, shit. Let's give them the 3rd round pick this year. Ugh, I don't really like to get rid of this year's picks, but let's see if that goes. Oh, it's going to go. So we can cancel here. Cancel. Okay, so let's remove the 3rd. Let's remove the 3rd and replace it with a 4th and see if that goes. No. Okay, so we do need to give that 3rd round pick. All right, that's fine. All right, let's do the trade. That's fine. So call up Brickley and McKenzie. Boom. There you go. That's a fair trade, I think. That's actually not bad of a trade. We've traded a 3rd and a 2nd from next. 3rd this year, 2nd from next year. So it's not too bad. You guys wanted to see Vincent Trocheck go. We got Patrick Laine. We got a future top line right winger playing for our team. We're going to give him the opportunities to succeed in this organization, and that's by playing him in the right position at the right times. All right, so now I want to go to free agents because we're going to need a new centerman. We're going to need a 3rd line centerman. We can't just go like this. Oh, Jesus. Centers. Sam Gagner, third line center. We have $5.8 million in cap space available to us. I don't like to add scorers to a 3rd line as often as I like to add checkers. I'm more of that traditional, like, top 6 are scorers and bottom 6 are hard hitters. And so Matt Cullen fits that a little bit more. He's got good faceoffs, 85 overall faceoffs. He's a good balanced player. Look at that. Most of his stars are 4 stars, a couple 3.5s, but most of them 4. And most importantly, I think for a 3rd line checker is physical and defense, which his are 3.5 stars, so they're not great. I think a lot of that comes down to shot blocking, and also on the physical side, it's going to be body checking and fighting skill. They're not strong. So he's more of an offensive checker. There's also Derek Waugh. They got him as Derek Roy, they call him. Jesus, it drives me crazy when they call him Roy instead of Waugh. Really, that leaves us with Mike Richards, who's got also 85 faceoffs. Really not what I'd consider a 3rd line checker. I consider him more of a 4th line player. So I'm going to go ahead and extend a contract to Matt Cullen. Okay? We're going to offer him a contract. We will offer him the 1.45 that he wants. There you go, Matt Cullen. Okay, I guess their overalls are not much different. But anyway, I want to see, I didn't take a look, I can't remember, it's been a while since we've done this. If there's anybody with potential, Colton Tubert, no. Sumala, you know what? These are the type of players that I will gamble on. Top 9 players in this game tend to work out decently. 3 year, I'll offer you 3 years for your 600 and see what comes of it. You know, if you turn 25 and you're not worth it at that point, we'll let you go. It's really not a big deal. No skin off my nose. You didn't cost me anything. Goalies, I don't think there's going to be any with potential early on. Orshio, no, again. And then I'm not going to invest in a backup. I'm going to only invest in fringe starters and starters. Anything in that range. And you have to be older than 25. Okay, so you know what? That takes care of the 3 questions that I asked you guys last time. So it looks like our team is ready to go. I do want to take a look at our lines. I want to take a look at our lines. Patrick Laine will not be in the minors. There's no doubt about that. He's going to be he will not be in the NHL. He'll be in the minors. I want to give him that time to get better, to get stronger. Let's make sure that our players get signed first. So I'm going to go to our calendar. I haven't really, you know what, it's funny. All these YouTubers and stuff like that, they're doing their GMs, and they're so far ahead now. We're going to be slow. We're going to be slow doing this. We may play even maximum probably of 2 series of Your Call this year. That's kind of where things sit right now. So let's sim past the first game because that'll let us sign our players. See how we do against Detroit. Your Call. Here is the budget for the upcoming year. I have set a maximum for every category. For a category like player salaries, I'm fine with you going over the maximum budget as long as you're able to maintain a profit by the end of the year. Also gave you some extra money to play around with, so feel free to allocate the money to any category. Now, it's a bit interesting for me. I played as the Oilers before, and so they give us 67.193 to play with. I always like to do it in promotions or advertising if there's any extra, and honest to goodness, arena operations is probably the best place to put it. Because you end up doing a lot of upgrades and repairs and stuff like that. I like to put it into arena operations. All right, we'll save the budget. Now it's going to also ask us to probably do... It's going to probably ask us, similar offer, accepted our offer. There you go. I like to just auto-assign the promotion nights. It really doesn't matter that much where the promotion nights go. And really the computer... There we go, you got Matt Cullen. Really the computer is the one that's going to do a better job sort of making sure that you maximize your amounts. Like you have a certain amount that you spend every single time the certain amounts that you spend per category. And so then when you maximize that amount that you spend towards your promotions, I suppose the better? I don't know. Anyway, that's in my mind. Edit lines. Because I can go ahead and do it and do bobblehead night and t-shirt giveaway. And let's hand away a scarf because it's so exciting. Okay, options. Best lines. Options. Let's go to roster moves. There's a possibility that Matt Cullen's down in the minors. I don't know why it does that shit. Drives me nuts. In the system. There he is. We will pull him up. And Patrick Laine is down in the minors. He's a minor scorer, so that's exactly where we want him. This year, he'll probably play in the minors. Let's give him that opportunity to succeed, guys. Every opportunity we have. We don't have a lot of right wingers in the system right now, do we? Yager, Riley Smith. Riley Smith is a guy that can be our top second line player for years to come. Two-way forward, young guy, decent size. There's not much there that isn't exciting about him. Okay, so we're going to send some players down. We'll send down you. Confirm. Okay, we're going to go back to edit lines now. We're going to go best lines. And then we're going to pop on over to scratched players. So there's Kampfer. Let's take a look at defense and make sure we don't have a forward playing defense right now. No, everybody's forwards. Okay, good. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go back into scratched. Or sorry, we're going to go back to, for Christ's sake. Okay, roster moves. And we're going to move that. What the fuck's his name? Because I turned the injuries off, didn't I? I'll double check it. Kampfer. You're going to go down to the NHL. Okay. Go to edit lines. We'll do best lines in the NHL. Options. Best lines. And then in the AHL options, best lines. Patrick Laine on the top line. Good. That's exactly what we want to see. Now, as we go along, guys, one of the things that I'm going to do is collect players with potential. By far is probably one of the most important aspects of this game is collecting players with potential. Okay, so right now there's nobody really to pick up. So we're going to leave it like this. Patrick Laine, we got him in the fray. That's exactly where we want him to be. Let's simulate through to the first game. And we're going to probably leave it there. We'll see what happens here. And that'll be our question. That'll be our question for the game, or for the video anyway. Because right now I'm like, oh, what question do we ask everybody? Okay, so let's go to October. Our teams are set. I believe we did our scouting. Let's see how we do through the rest of the preseason. There's another loss. So we're 1-1-1. Oh, there you go, 2-1-1. Again, the preseason, you're going to be playing the team's worst players. So it's really not too much to get excited about if you win. Not too much to worry about if you lose. So our first game comes against New Jersey. Okay, we don't care about that. We're fine. That's fine. We've already designated everybody where we need them to go. So 4-2-1 is where we finish the regular season. Or sorry, Lord, is where we start the regular season after the preseason. Now, here's the question that I'm going to leave you guys with on this video, because this is something I've honestly never done before in a Jam simulation, and that's play a full game. So here's my question. Should I play the first ever game that we play as the Florida Panthers in NHL 17, franchise mode, your call, or do I let you guys just decide to simulate it? You let me know down below in the comments section. But most importantly, boom, up in the corner there, you guys can vote on that one. Let me know what you guys think, okay? I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching this video. I hope we can get this thing started right away. Let me know if you guys want to see me play that game or just sim it and get this shit going. It's going to get going either way, but whether or not you want me to actually play it. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys. Wait for it. Wait, out on the ice. See you later.